Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I would like to talk about listening, and in my previous video I talked about podcast and today I would like to make broader my experience of listening, because I listen not only podcasts but other resources where will help me to improve my listening skill. Okay, let's get started. Before we begin, I would like to say that if you like my job, if you want to support me, of course, subscribe me. But also, I would like to ask, make a donation the Ukrainian children who decided to immigrate because of Russian invasion. They really need your help. They really need basic things like a water or tools for education. Some of them need surgery, and if you have a little bit money, just make a donation. I'll very appreciate it. Okay, let's start. And the first resource what I would like to share with you, this is one video from YouTube about intermediate level, and in this video you can listen 4 times each sentence, and 2 times with fast speed, but third time with more slowly, and the next time the fast and with see the whole sentence. This is very interesting and you can listen again and again. I don't remember exactly, but I think I listened it more than 100 times here, because it's very interesting and very useful and very helped me. Let's look it more closely.
It took John only one day to make friends with his classmates at school. It took John only one day to make friends with his classmates at school.
It took John only one day to make friends with his classmates at the school.
It took John only one day to make friends with his classmates at school. I hurried to the station only to find that the train had already left. I hurried to the station only to find that the train had already left.
I hurried to the station only to find that the train had already left.
I hurried to the station only to find that the train had already left.
Okay, second resource, this is from YouTube channel as well. This is called 4,000 Essential English Words. In my previous video I talked about this book, but I also would like to say that they have a YouTube channel where they have this book, but in the audio version with pictures, with the sentence, and you can listen it. In my case, I've downloaded MP3 format all of this book and listen again and again. I don't remember exactly how many times I've listened it. Yeah, very many times. Oh, yeah. And listen again and again, and let's look this resource more closely as well.
Rapidly. When something happens rapidly, it happens very fast.
The train moved rapidly on the tracks.
Remark. To remark is to say something.
The teacher remarked on how quickly the students were learning.
Seek. To seek is to look for something.
If I have a problem, I seek my sister's advice.
Shine. To shine is to make a bright light.
The candles are shining in the dark room.
Spill. To spill is to have something fall out of its container.
I spilled the coffee on the table. The 12 months. An awful woman lived with her daughter and stepdaughter in her household. She possessed feelings of hate for her stepdaughter Anna. Anna worked while her stepsister did nothing. On a cold January night, Anna's stepmother remarked, "Your stepsister desires flowers. Go and find some." Anna wasn't anxious to walk through the chilled landscape. The cold air made her lungs burn. She walked at a slow pace because of the snow. Soon she saw a group of people. It consisted of 12 men. Anna told them about the flowers.
The next resource what I'd like to share with you, this is a Quizlet resource and my private cabinet, my private account where I'd like to share with you my job. And when I learned all of these words, more than 2,000 new words, I have a special curriculum, special outline how I learn this word, and I create some sentences with some particular words what I wanted to learn. And in my private cabinet, in my account, you can encounter more than 6,000 new sentences, and you can practice again and again, because this Quizlet have some opportunities to switch on the volume, the loud, and you can listen again and again. This is another great opportunity to practice your listening abilities. Okay, let's look this resource more closely.
And then he offered to deliver the ransom. And then he offered to deliver the ransom. Do you want a sip or not? Do you want a sip or not? Flesh tears were jagged and deep.
Okay, next resource what I would like to share with you, this is a site which calls general listening quizzes, and in this site you can find a lot of subject what I would like to practice. You can listen it, and if you pick one of the topic, you have a lot of first of all you have exercises before you can listen, and then after the listening you can you will have to answer some question. You also have some script of the listening, and you can read all of the information you listen recently. And yeah, this is another great resource to practice your listening skills. Okay, let's look this resource more closely.
Hey, look at what I bought at the store. Isn't this car cool? Makes all kind of sounds.
Wait, you bought 5 toys yesterday, and you bought 3 more the day before that. I can't believe you bought another toy today.
Yeah, about that.
No. Don't tell me. You bought more than one.
Just 2. But I mean, if I buy him a car, I gotta buy him a truck.
So where's the truck?
Yeah, about that. There's gonna be a bit of a problem.
Huh?
I can't get it in the door.
What do you mean? Is it outside? Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see that truck. That's not a toy truck. That's a real truck. What's going on?
It's my new toy truck that our grandson and I can enjoy together.
What?
It was on sale. We can drive up in the mountains, sleep under the stars, fish, go hiking. Bonding time. You don't look so happy.
Really? Really? You'll be paying for that truck forever.
And a final resource I would like to present you. This is a podcast, Google Podcast, and this is absolutely free and a great resource to listen. This is infinite things you can listen, and you can pick if you like some scientists subject you can find there. If you would like about nature, about sports, about books, and you can find there whatever you want. And but in my case, I really suggest you just to find the some podcasts where the people tell about the English, how to learn it, how to study it more efficiently, more correctly. And I've made a special video about it, and you can watch here if you want. But let's look some podcasts more closely.
Hi, you're about to get smarter in just a few minutes with Curiosity Daily from Discovery. I'm Cody Goff.
And I'm Ashley Hamer. Today, you'll learn how tool use and language go hand in hand. Cody wrote that one. And why black holes are getting bigger thanks to the expansion of the universe.
I actually wrote hand in hand, pun intended, hi-yo, but it's close enough. Let's satisfy some curiosity. In a series of clever experiments, researchers have discovered that two seemingly different traits share a lot of hardware in the brain. Could it be that language and tool use are different expressions of the same thing? See, once you know how to use a tool, it's hard to explain how you do it. I mean, sure, you can describe each step of a process in literal terms, but someone who's mastered a motor skill, like knitting, isn't thinking about that. They just grab the needles and knit. It turns out that the cognitive structures that make humans so good with tools have a lot in common with the ones that make us so good at language. Both skills rely on the ability to process information that's structured in a hierarchy.
In conclusion, I would like to say that if you want to improve your listening skill, you have to listen at least for 3 hours every day without any excuses, because without creating environment of English around you, you can achieve some great result. And all of these resources, what I mentioned before, you can listen it simultaneously. I mean, at the same time where you're working, where you're going to the home after work or go to the work, and a lot of things. And the one crucial factor of all of these things, you should know, at least 80% of information you should understand. If you don't understand this information, this is will be pretty hard to understand, and it won't be so useful as you would be. And I highly recommend to choose appropriate level where you have. And all of these resources, it's about intermediate level and help you to achieve advanced level. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you like another resource, if you want to share with me your sites where you help to practice your listening skills, please write the comment below, and I will discuss about this topic as well. Thank you.